Hi friends, in this video we'll be covering things like what is a Mangalsutra, who buys a Mangalsutra, importance of the Mangalsutra in a Hindu wedding, details about black beads used in Mangalsutra, types of Mangalsutras, ideal Mangalsutra chain length, Mangalsutra designs in different cultures. Can you remove a Mangalsutra? Can you have more than one Mangalsutra? What happens if your Mangalsutra breaks? Where to buy a Mangalsutra from? My views on Mangalsutra, is it patriarchal for women to wear a Mangalsutra, and many more. And I understand that your time is super valuable, so I have included timestamps below. So if you have a specific question, you can see the timestamps and get the answers. Hi friends, my name is Jinal Sampat. I'm the lead designer at Sampati, previously called Sampat Jewelers. We had a brand name change and we changed our brand name from Sampat Jewelers to Sampati. I'm on a mission to help women enjoy and experience the world's most beautiful Indian fine jewelry and diamond Mangalsutras. A quick disclaimer here, I am not an astrologer or a priest, but I'm truly passionate about, Mangalsutra and its significance in a Hindu wedding. Over the past 10 plus years, I've had a chance to design Mangalsutras for brides, different cultures based on their lifestyle. Additionally, I've also done some research and reading in this topic to understand this much better. So what is a Mangalsutra? All marriages involve some kind of a jewelry piece that symbolizes that marriage. This ornament can be many types. It could be like a wedding ring or a chain or a ring or a toe ring or a nose stud. There are many different types of jewelry pieces that signify a marriage. It can be rightly said that the northern parts of the India, the marriage ornaments are usually worn on the head, nose, wrist and toes, and in the southern part of India they are suspended, they are worn suspended to the neck in form of a chain or a Mangalsutra. And the basic function of these ornaments is to ward off the evil energy and protect the wearer. And Mangalsutra is one such ornament that symbolizes the marriage. Mangalsutra or Mangalsutram is evolved from a Sanskrit term called Mangal. Mangal means prosperous, blessed, happy and successful, and Sutram means cord. Ideally, a Mangalsutra is made up of 108, which is considered to be an auspicious number, fine cotton threads which are dyed like yellow in saffron or turmeric. And on this thread, the gold thali is strung together or tied together. So who buys the Mangalsutra? In most Hindu cultures, the groom side of the family buys the Mangalsutra, except for in Telugu cultures, the groom sides and the bride sides, they each have a disc that is tied in a yellow thread at the time of the wedding. When to give the Mangalsutra at a wedding ceremony? Overall, during a wedding ceremony, the priest recites the mantras, the chants, when the groom ties the Mangalsutra around the bride's neck. And also it secures it with the 3 knots in the back. This act of tying the Mangalsutra signifies the groom and the bride are united and have the responsibility to take care of each other. Again, there are some exceptions. For example, the Karnataka Mangalsutra, which is called the Karthamani Pathak, where the bride's mother ties the Mangalsutra around the neck of the bride a day before their wedding. So it's pretty interesting, like every culture has slight different nuances, but overall it's the groom side of the family that gives the Mangalsutra to the bride at the time of the wedding. Significance of Mangalsutra. Mangalsutra is regarded as an auspicious jewelry. The bride itself is considered to be auspicious, at the time of wedding. So by wearing a Mangalsutra, the bride is supposed to become immune to any evil eye. And by extension, anybody that sees her is automatically granted good luck. Mangala is also the name of the planet Mars, whose color is red, same as an auspicious garment color worn by the Hindu brides. And because of this association, it's common to use coral gem, which is called manga, that is sacred to Mars. So what is Mangalsutra made of? In some regions, Mangalsutra is made up of gold, which is a metal considered to be ritually pure and sacred to the gods. While in others, silver is also highly regarded, especially among people with like lower means. So it's made up of black glass beads, which you commonly see. It's called Kala Pota. It's also said to repel the evil eye. These days they are made of a composite onyx material which are durable and has like a natural shine to it. Importance of wearing a Mangalsutra. So there are 4 primary reasons to wear a Mangalsutra. The Mangalsutra is a symbol of the union between Shiva, the husband, and the Shakti, the wife. Basically, it's an inseparable bond between the husband and the wife. Reason number 2. Married women are expected to wear the Mangalsutra throughout their lifetime, and it is believed to enhance the well-being of the husband and the family. Reason number 3. The 3 knot that the husband ties at the time of the wedding represent some really important aspects of a marriage. The first knot represents her obedience towards her husband. The second knot signifies her commitment to the husband's parents, and the third knot represents the respect for the god. And the last reason number 4, a Mangalsutra is usually a black beaded chain made with very thin gold wires. The gold wires and the black beads are supposed to destroy the distressing vibrations. Basically, the Mangalsutra acts as a protective shield for the bride and protects the marriage from any evil. So what is the ideal chain length, that you should be getting, if you're trying to get a new Mangalsutra? The chain length of a Mangalsutra traditionally was long enough to reach the bride's Anahat chakra, which means the heart chakra, located near the center of the spine and near the heart. This means that the ideal chain length should be at least 24 to 30 inches long. The Anahat chakra also means the infinite sound and is associated with balance, calm, and serenity. So I hope you found that useful. The Mangalsutra chain length is something that has been questioned quite a bit on what is the ideal Mangalsutra chain length. But in my opinion, if it's too long and you're not actually able to wear it, there is no point in getting it. You might as well get something that suits your style and personality, by which you will end up wearing it more and enjoy it more. So if you can get the right longer chain length, that's great. But if you cannot, at least get a chain length that you would enjoy and feel confident wearing it. So I hope that helps. This is like really interesting to understand which jewelry is worn in which part of the body, but it's totally up to you. You really cannot check all the boxes, when it comes to actually the wearability of the piece, because of so many changes in our lifestyle and day-to-day life. But I've actually made a video right here that you can see on how to pick the perfect Mangalsutra chain length for yourself. So let's talk about Mangalsutra in different Indian cultures. There are so many different cultures and each culture has a different design and meaning to it. So let's dive in. India is a country of so many cultures. Every culture has a unique Mangalsutra design and its meaning. So I've tried my best to cover most of these cultures, but in case I missed anyone, feel free to comment below and I will make sure I cover it in my next video. So the first one is the Kashmiri Mangalsutra. The Kashmiri brides have a very interesting form of Mangalsutras. These are actually earrings made up of gold woven in the plain red thread. So the next one is Sindhi Mangalsutra. In Sindhi culture, Mangalsutra is a very important part of the wedding. It's the black and the gold beaded chain with the pendant that makes a Sindhi Mangalsutra design. I also see them like wear a long Mangalsutra, most of the times Mangalsutra chains, but these days, females are opting towards shorter chain lengths, but traditionally I see them wear, longer Mangalsutra chains. The next one is the Tamil Mangalsutra. They are also called Thali Kodi, and also they have many more names such as Mangalyam, Thalle, Kodi, and many more. Thali comes in many shapes and forms, as you can see here, and they're derived based on the family customs and traditions. There is a meaning to every symbol you see here, such as the family deity, a tulsi plant, Lord Shiva, and goddess Meenakshi. The next one is the Kerala Mangalsutra. It's also commonly called as Minu. The Minu is a pendant with a cross and a symbol of Christianity on a gold medallion shaped like heart. 5 or 7 gold dots form a cross, and the Minu is passed through the 7 strands of thread. 7 represents the bride, the groom, the couple's parents, and the church. I think it's really interesting how there's so much meaning behind Mangalsutra and pendant that an observer from a distance wouldn't realize, but there's so much thought and meaning behind it. That's what makes this piece so meaningful and so powerful. I feel it's amazing how much Indian culture has depth. I think it has so much depth, and I think that's what's truly amazing and timeless about it. So let's talk about the Telugu Mangalsutra. It's also called Mangalsutramu, Pustelu, Mangalyamu, Ramar Thali, and Botu. Please excuse me if I am mispronouncing these names, but I just wanted to include these names because everyone has a different term to call a Telugu Mangalsutra. So this Telugu Mangalsutra basically has 2 round shaped discs or coins. The groom sides and the bride sides gives each of these discs tied on a yellow thread. And this union of the 2 coins together in one Mangalsutra signifies the union of the 2 families. Gujarati bride. I'm a Gujarati bride myself. I received a Mangalsutra that looked like this one. It's a traditional black beaded chain with like a gold and diamond pendant. So Gujaratis wear like a traditional pendant. It's like a more traditional ornate design, I would say, in our culture, which like shows that she's married and that's her Mangalsutra. So it's like more ornate, a little bit bigger, and then these days people are preferring a lot of diamonds because it's in fashion and also it looks quite royal. And usually they are worn in longer chain lengths because in olden times, like people, and even right now, people wear saris. It kind of looks nice if you're wearing a sari to have like longer Mangalsutra chain. But if you're wearing like salwar kameez or non-traditional outfits every day, people are opting for a shorter chain like I have. This is my newer Mangalsutra, like a little modern version that I got it made after my wedding because that one is too traditional. I still like to wear it on like traditional clothes, but not on a day-to-day basis. So let's talk about Maharashtrian bride. So the Maharashtrian Mangalsutra consists of these black beaded chain with 2 bowl shaped vatis. They look like small bowls. These days you can also see like people adding some gemstones or diamonds or even pearls to add a little bit of their own personality on these vatis. So next one is the Karnataka Mangalsutra. It's called Karthamani Pathak. Karthamani and Pathak are 2 separate pieces of jewelry. Pathak is the gold pendant, which is usually a large gold coin with Lakshmi or Queen Victoria engraving and has small rubies studded on the circumference of the coin. Karthamani is a necklace that is worn with Pathak. Karthamani is made up of coral and gold beads passed over a thread. The thread may be replaced with a gold chain later on. Fun fact here, unlike other cultures, this Kondava version of Mangalsutra is not tied by the groom. Instead, it's tied by the mother of the bride one day before the marriage. Isn't that fascinating? There are these small nuances that it will take me another video in detail to cover these, but this is just to give you an idea on what it would entail. So can you have more than one Mangalsutra? The answer to this question is yes. And unlike your engagement ring, which is always like that one ring, the good news is that women can have more than one Mangalsutras. In fact, I have seen women with like massive Mangalsutra collections. They get a new Mangalsutra every Karwa Chauth or every festival because they want to wear like different Mangalsutras on different outfits because that's what they wear every day. So they can get some more variety. So that's a great thing that you can have more than one Mangalsutra. It doesn't matter. It doesn't have to be that Mangalsutra that you buy at your wedding time. You can buy something else in like future times if you like something unique, as your life evolves. Also, this really helps because, having like different Mangalsutras, different styles, it gives you like more options. For example, if you're going for a wedding and you wanted to wear something more elaborate, you can pull out your bigger Mangalsutra. And if you're going out with your girlfriends at night or your husband, for a date night, dinner night, you may want to wear something more dainty and chic. That's when your modern or more versatile Mangalsutras may come handy, which are more of everyday wear, style pieces. These days brides also wear Mangalsutra bracelets like this one that you see here. So some women do not want to wear something on their neck, or maybe their outfit doesn't match. So you can actually wear a Mangalsutra bracelet, which is quite trendy right now. And also Mangalsutra rings, let's not forget about them. You can actually have Mangalsutra rings made, and those are pretty interesting. I feel I made an entire video right here that you can check, and I hope you find it useful. And this video has a lot of designs and ideas that you can sure be inspired by. So what happens if your Mangalsutra breaks? This is a very common question I get, because Mangalsutra is supposed to be like a symbol of your marriage, and something happens to it. Newly wedded brides get really scared and worried. So don't worry, let's dive into this question. If Mangalsutra breaks, there are some people who consider it to be bad omen, but in my opinion, it is just an accident. This may occur due to many reasons, like wearing it at night time, when you sleep, and handling it aggressively, or if the piece is not made properly, the workmanship isn't very good. So don't blame it on bad luck or evil. Mangalsutra is actually made to protect you from evil and not the other way around. So just get it fixed and you'll be all good. So where to buy the Mangalsutra from? Although, people always went to like stores traditionally, or went to their family jewelers to get the Mangalsutra made. But stores not always have all the options that you may want to consider. So do your homework, look up things online before you make a visit to the store. They usually have designs that they've been selling for years and years without actually innovating. So make sure you do your homework, look things up online, and see if you like any other styles that you may want to consider. You can also get the Mangalsutra from an online jewelry store, online reputed jewelry store, and do your homework. Read reviews and make sure it's a good quality Mangalsutra. Again, I've made a video right here that will really help you understand if the Mangalsutra that you're buying is a good quality Mangalsutra or not. One thing that brides, it doesn't occur to newer families, is like you can actually get your Mangalsutra custom made. It's a lot of fun to get something unique to the couple and get it custom made, because there is like a lot of people getting married in different cultures, a lot of multicultural weddings, and so there's not like one culture that would fit that particular couple. So consider having like a custom Mangalsutra for your wedding that includes both the cultures. Again, I have a video right here that you can check. It's an example on how I designed a custom Mangalsutra for a multicultural wedding. I also designed the custom Mangalsutra, so I have this link in the description where you can check out our custom jewelry process. And if you have like an idea, or if you want to get something custom made for you, make sure you email me, and I would be happy to help you with your dream Mangalsutra. So this is a really interesting topic, my views on Mangalsutra, and is it really patriarchal for women to wear a Mangalsutra? This is the most conflicting topic when I talk to my friends or like different women of like my age. A lot of women feel like wearing a Mangalsutra is like so patriarchal. Like, why is not the men wearing it? Why do we have to wear it? And all of these questions. So there's like no right or wrong way to do this. I personally feel like females are the one that take care of the spiritual and physical well-being of the entire family. And males have their own role to play in a family. Jewelry not only adorns a bride or a female, it's also a sign of wealth and prosperity for her and the entire family. So so I personally love wearing my Mangalsutra every day or as much as I can, and I love flaunting it. It's not a must jewel, but I think it's quite a timeless piece of jewelry in my eyes. So when I got this one at my wedding, it was too traditional for me to wear it every day. Like, I was in college, I was studying, I had internships, jobs, so it just felt like a little out of place. So then finally, after a few years, I got like this one made, which I absolutely love, and I wear it every day, and it's like quite playful, which I really love because it looks different in different type of lights. And these little charms you see has like diamonds and gold, so it kind of dance around my neck, and I think it's really stands out, and it's what I really like. So if you are looking to buy your Mangalsutra or are in the process of understanding like what would my Mangalsutra look like, I would highly encourage you download a free checklist that I've created for months and months. I'm sure it's going to be super helpful and handy. It includes everything we just talked about and actually more insights on what you should consider when picking a perfect Mangalsutra for yourself. So make sure you download it from the description below, and I'm sure it will not disappoint. And I hope you enjoyed this video. Please share me your thoughts in the comments below, like if I missed a culture, or if you want me to cover any more questions you might have about this topic. I'll be happy to cover in my upcoming videos. So let me know in your comments below. I read each and every comment, and I look forward to hearing from you soon. And make sure you like this video also. That means a lot because I am consistently wanting to make these videos for you and making it more educational. So make sure you like and subscribe to my channel. That really keeps me going and keeps me motivated to create such videos for you. Thank you. Until next time. Bye.